Welcome yogis, my name is Carly Pearl and today's practice is an all levels Vinyasa class. And if you haven't taken a Vinyasa class before, it just means linking the pace of your breath with some movements. And for today's class, a couple props might be helpful. One is a strap or a hand towel that we'll use nearing the end of class in a forward fold with an option for a bind behind the back. And the other prop are two blocks, which if you don't have blocks, you can use books, some thick books stacked up. If you don't have them, you can totally make it work with just your arms and your fingertips. So I will meet you in a seat just like this, Sukhasana. And if your hips are feeling really tight as you make your way into this position, consider using something to elevate your seat, which alleviates some of the pressure in the hips. Your hands can come atop your lap, palms turned down or open, your choice, whatever feels most comfortable and whichever shape creates more ease and openness across the top of the chest. Allow your eyelids to close as you bring your awareness inward. Let's start this practice with 3 clearing breaths. So take a slow inhalation in through the nose, breathing into the lungs and all the way down into the belly. Part your lips as you audibly exhale it out. A soothing sigh through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale slowly, filling up. Feel the chest rise, the rib cage expand. Part the lips, exhale out the mouth. Clear out any negative or heavy thoughts, feelings, emotions, and sensations. 1 more just like that. Inhale slowly, deeply. Pause for a moment once you're full. Open your mouth, audibly let it go. Good, then seal the lips. Breathe in and out through the nose. Begin to clear the monkey chatter of your mind using the power of your breath. And begin to absorb yourself into this stillness and silence. And when we practice stillness of the body and awareness on the breath, we slow down our internal rhythms and begin to attune ourselves to our true nature, our highest self. In Hinduism, this is referred to as your Atman, which is your real, permanent, and ever stable self. It's your soul, really. And your Atman exists beyond your ego, your identity, your personality, and all the stories. This is who you are at your essence. Only you have the power to find this peaceful stillness within, despite whatever noises, movement, shifts, changes are happening outside of yourself. So the invitation for practice today is to not allow any disturbances, whether they are distractions of the mind or distractions beyond your control, to not allow those to disturb your inner peace. And remember the tools you have of deep breaths, of stillness, and of awareness on what is happening in your inner world. Let's take 1 more deep breath together. Inhale slowly, rich breath in, Biggest breath you've taken all day. Part the lips, let it go through the mouth. Please open your eyes. Inhale, sweep both arms high overhead. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands draw together in front of the heart. Twice more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Maybe lift the gaze. Exhale, join the hands at heart center. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time, arms sweep high. This time lateral bend over to the right. Lower right hand or fingertips down as you arc over to the right, grounding down through the left hip. Draw the navel in, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, lateral bend to the left, grounding down through the right hip, feeling that deep stretch into the right waist and right ribs. Inhale, come on all the way up. Exhale one more time over to the right. This time round the chest forward, stretching the lower left back. So reach that left arm forward towards the top right corner of your mat. And then one more time, open the side body, coming into that lateral bend. Keep the belly engaged, rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, last time over to the left. Take a moment to spiral the right ribs open on an inhale. And as you exhale, roll the chest forward. Reach the right fingertips towards the front left corner edge of the mat and feel the stretch and opening in the lower right back. And then roll the right ribs open. Hold for an inhale. And exhale, come on all the way up, both arms reach. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift through the back of the head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Please make your way forward to your hands and knees, tabletop position. Let's warm up the spine through some cat-cows. So we'll start with the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, fingertips are spread wide. Inhale, sway the spine forward, lift the sitting bones and the sternum. Exhale, press the earth away as you round the spine, drawing the sitting bones towards the backs of the knees. Inhale, sway the spine forward, soft bend to the elbows. Exhale, dome the upper back, pull the navel in towards the spine. One more, inhale. Finding your back bend, opening the front body. Exhale, round the spine, opening the back body. Good, then find a neutral position and extend your left leg straight back. So you're grounding down through the right foot. Extend your right leg straight back, grounding down through the ball of the right foot. And then turn the left shin up 45 degrees. Spin the right heel down and reach the right arm up. So we're in a modified side plank here. From here, bring that right arm overhead and start to create some big circles with the right arm, opening up the shoulder girdle and bringing some synovial fluid into the shoulder joint. And then take it the other direction. Then re-extend the right arm over the left. Keep the core really strong. Check in with the outer edge of the right foot. Make sure you're grounding down through the pinky edge side and lifting through the inner arch. Hold for an inhale here. And as you exhale, rise all the way up to your gate pose. So we want the left hip over the left knee. We're lengthening the spine. Inhale, draw the energy upward through the crown. Exhale, lower the right hand down, laterally arc over to the right, lifting out of the right waistband. Inhale, come on all the way up through center. Exhale, left hand down, right leg up. Hold for an inhale, flex through the right ankle. Exhale, lower right foot, rise up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, lateral bend. Inhale, come on up. Exhale again, left hand down, right leg up. Hold for an inhale. Last time, exhale, lower right foot. Keep the core strong as you rise. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, left hand down, right leg up. This time we add a little back bend. Give a bend to the right knee. Reach back with the right hand, capture the foot from the pinky edge side, and then kick your foot back into your hand, creating a bow shape in the spine. And think of pressing the shin bone straight back behind the thigh bone rather than up. And if you'd like, you can bring the head back towards the foot. Let's take 2 breaths here. And with grace, slowly re-extend your leg and arm on an inhale. Exhale, lower right foot and right hand, come back to tabletop. Let's take a cat-cow to reset the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, pull the navel in, round the back. Good, then find a neutral position. And this time we extend the left leg straight back. So again, you're grounding through the ball of the foot. And the right shin will turn out 45 degrees behind you as you spin the left heel down and raise the left arm up. Take the left arm overhead. And again, create some big circles with the left arm, opening up the shoulder girdle. Slowly reverse the direction. Then re-extend the left arm up. Again, check in with the pinky edge of the left foot, ground down through the outer edge and lift through the inner arch. Keep the core really strong. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly rise up into your gate pose. So now the right shin might turn directly behind the right knee for more stability. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, lift through the back of the head, side ribs are long. Exhale, lateral bend to your left as you arc over. Inhale, come up through center, both arms rise. Exhale, right hand down, left leg up, hip height. Left ankle is flexed. Keep the core strong, hold, inhale. Exhale, lower left foot, rise up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lateral bend. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, right hand down, left leg up. Reach back through the heel, hold, inhale. Exhale one more time, rise up. Inhale to find length and space. Exhale, lateral bend. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, right hand down, left leg up. This time we add the back bend, bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand. Slowly begin to kick your foot back into your hand, pressing the foot and shin straight back behind your thigh and hip. If you'd like, you can add the little back bend in the cervical spine, drawing the crown of the head back towards the left toes, your choice. Let's take one more full breath here. Then slowly re-extend your leg and arm. Come on down, tabletop position. Nice work. Let's take one more cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, hug the navel in, dome the back. Good, then find a neutral position. Curl the toes underneath you and begin to lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Explore some organic movements here in your first down dog, pedaling out the legs, swaying the head and neck. Then find stillness when you're ready. Ensure that your hands are shoulder distance apart, feet hips width distance. Inner thighs are rolling back to the space behind you. And the sides of the neck are long as you reach the earlobes towards the thumbs. Inhale, ripple forward to plank pose. You might need to walk the feet back a few inches. Shoulders are either an inch behind the wrists or right over the wrists. Take a moment, find the power in this gesture. The quads are engaged, inner thighs roll up, pubic bone draws to navel, and there's an opening across the top of the chest. Smiling with the collarbones, maybe smiling with the mouth too. Let's take one more breath here. So good. From here, shift forward onto the tippy toes, set the knees down. Take your time as you bend your elbows and slowly lower down to your belly. Point the toes straight back, feet can be hips width distance apart, and extend the arms forward in front of you with the palms turned in towards one another. Imagine you're holding an imaginary block between the hands. Forehead comes down to the mat. Engage your quads, your glutes, and reach the tailbone down towards the mat. Then slowly lift the chest, head, and arms up. You might not lift up very high, that's okay. We're strengthening the back body. This is a subtle movement. From here, keep the chest and head lifted. Just bend the elbows out wide into a goalpost. Opening up the lats, those big muscles that wing across the back body. Find space within the traps, the muscles at the base of the neck to the tops of the shoulders. Keep the chest lifted, maybe peel up an inch higher and reach the arms straight back behind you, just outside of the thighs. Palms are still turned in towards one another. Reach back through the fingertips. Option to elevate the legs this time. One more breath in. Can you lift everything just a little higher? Exhale, lower the hands down outside of the ribs, lower chest and head. Press into the palms, engage the legs, slowly rise up to high cobra or up dog. The only difference is that in up dog, your thighs are lifted and engaged. Take one smooth breath in. And as you exhale, hips lift, round down through the feet, coming back to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Find your Ujjayi pranayama. Hear that soft oceanic sound moving through the back of your throat. On the inhale, lift your heels, move the gaze forward towards the top of the mat. Exhale, bend the knees. You can walk, you can step, or hop to the top of the mat. Feet will come hips width distance when you get there. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, come onto fingertips or hands slide up the shins, flattening the back. Exhale, bend the knees and fold Uttanasana, let the head hang heavy. Just like that again, inhale, elongate the spine from tailbone to crown. Slightly tuck the chin, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bend the knees, fold the belly to the thighs, drop the head. And one more time, inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to round. Feel rooted through the 3 corners of each foot. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweep the arms wide, then overhead, unite the palms above you, and draw all that energy in front of your heart space. Exhale. Anjali Mudra. Palms to prayer. Feel stable and strong in your stance and uplifted through the heart space and crown. Observe this connection between earth and spirit. Observe the stillness of your inner world. Notice the peace that follows this state of being, this calm acceptance within. Let's take 2 sun salutation A's to get nice and warm. Inhale, sweep both arms high overhead, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and fold Uttanasana. Inhale as you lengthen the back. Exhale, fold, step 1 foot back, then the other, plank pose. Hold, inhale. Exhale, shift forward, tippy toes. You can lower the knees if you'd like, or keep the legs straight as you bend the elbows about halfway, chaturanga. Point the toes, straighten the arms. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's take 1 steady breath in through the nose and a long, smooth exhale out the nose. Let's prepare to travel. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the gaze. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop forward, top of the mat. Inhale, elongate the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, 1 foot at a time to plank pose. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, shift forward, tippy toes. You can always set the knees down if you need. Lower down, chaturanga. Point the toes, straighten the arms, press the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Take 1 breath cycle here, please. Inhale, reach the right leg up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, laterally open your hip. As you scorpion your tail, notice if the right shoulder peels away from the earth. Try to keep the chest level, both shoulders square, so that we're really getting the opening into the right hip flexor and psoas. Deep breath in here. Exhale, pull your right knee into your nose, round your spine like cat pose, scoop and navel in and up. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, cross it over the midline, and then extend the right leg out to the left, spin the left heel down, and reach the left arm up into fallen triangle. Lift the right hip and right ribs up towards the sky. Option to bring the left arm overhead and get a little lateral bend. Just 1 more full breath here. Left hand lowers down, bring the right knee back in towards the nose, round the back. Inhale, 3-legged down dog 1 more time. Exhale, sweep the right foot through between the hands. Whew, good work. From there, lower the left knee down and untuck the toes. This is where if you have a block, it might come in handy outside of the right foot. If you don't have a prop, you can stay grounded through the fingertips. Hips are sinking low, left arm reaches forward. Then take it over to the right in a lateral bend. So again, we're opening that left hip and hip flexor. Even a stretch to the low belly. From here, slowly come out of the lateral bend. Lift out of the hips a bit, bring both hands to the heart. Twist to the right as you hook your left elbow to your outer right knee. So then from there, you might sink the hips a little bit deeper. Reach the right elbow up over the right wrist and use the palms as leverage. Press them together as you turn the right ribs and right shoulder open. This is a great detoxifying pose. So with every inhale, think, how can I create more space? And on the exhale, what are you releasing and letting go of? Anything that's been weighing you down or no longer serving you. Anything that is disturbing your peace. Use your breath to push it out. Slowly unwind, hands come down to the earth. Straighten the right leg and flex the right ankle into half splits. Check in with the hips. See if you can draw them back so the left hip is over the left knee. And for today, let's turn the fingertips back so we create more of an opening across the top of the chest. Flex the right ankle. Again, you can use blocks or books under the fingers here. That just lifts the torso up a bit. Plug the right femur bone back into the hip socket. And keep lifting the front of the spine towards the top of the mat. One more big breath here. And turn the fingertips forward, re-bend the right knee. Plant both hands down, lift the back knee up. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, your choice to lift the hips or move through a vinyasa, high to low plank. Move slowly. Take full breaths in each pose. Inhale for up dog. Exhale for down dog. Deep breath in and breath out. All right, let's do second side. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, laterally open the hip up. And again, check in with the chest to make sure that the left shoulder draws down towards the earth. Breathing into the left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Scoop the navel in and up. Inhale, re-extend the left leg long. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the right tricep, crossing it over the midline. Then kick the left foot out to the right. Spin the right heel down and reach the right arm up. Fall in triangle. Lift this left hip and left ribs up. Right arm comes overhead if you'd like. Just 2 breaths here. One more. Right hand down, pull the knee back in towards the nose. Hold for just a moment. Inhale, reach the left leg all the way up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee back in and step it through. Low lunge. Lower the right knee and untuck the toes. Again, if you're using props, you can bring your support underneath the left fingertips, just outside of the left foot. Hips descend. Right arm reaches up. Take the right arm over to the left in a lateral bend. Getting into that right hip and hip flexor, even into the lower right abdominals. Breathe space into this area. Imagine your lungs are sitting there. And then slowly come out of the lateral bend, lift the hips up a bit, unite the hands at heart center, and then begin to rotate to the left. So again, you want to find a little bit more space on the left hip crease. Press the palms firmly against one another and lift the left elbow up over the left wrist. The gaze lifts up towards the sky, breathing into the chest, into the low abdominals as well. Let's take one more clearing breath. Slowly unwind, lower the hands down, curl the back toes. Not just yet. Straighten the left leg, flex the left ankle, and then turn the fingertips back into half splits. And again, you can use the props or books underneath your fingertips. As you plug the left femur bone back into your hip socket, create the opposing action of reaching the front of the spine forward. The gaze is soft just beneath the eyes, so there's length through the back of the neck. One more deep breath here. Turn the fingertips forward, re-bend the left knee. Plant both palms to frame the foot. Curl the back toes. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga if you'd like, or you can always skip these. Inhale, heart forward, up dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a smooth inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. All right, we're gonna do a similar sequence. We're just gonna step it up a notch and find a little bit more muscular engagement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long, reach it up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, across the midline, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee back into the nose, sweep it all the way through. This time the back knee stays lifted. Micro bend the left knee, lift the torso and arms high, high crescent lunge. From here, shift the torso forward about 45 degrees. Lower the right elbow down to the right thigh. Same kind of motion we created in our low lunge into a lateral bend. And think of your frontal hip bones as headlights. and you're shining your headlights down at the earth, and you're opening the left waist, left ribs, left armpit. From here, we take it into our twist. So first come out of the lateral bend, torso stays forward, hands to heart. Rotate to the right as you hook the left elbow to the outer right knee. Keep the hips low, right hip crease draws back towards the edge of the mat. Press the palms against one another, open the chest up. One more deep breath here. Slowly unwind, lower fingertips down. From here, we're gonna lift the left leg up into standing splits. This is just a transitioning pose. Softly bend the right knee, bring the left knee to hug into the right. Keep the core really strong. Lift the hands slowly and begin to rise up into one-legged mountain Tadasana. Left ankle is flexed and your knee is in line with your hip. From here, open the left hip up. I'm gonna turn to face you, and we're gonna come into tree. So there's 3 placements for the foot in tree pose. You can bring your left foot to the inner right ankle, inner calf, or all the way up into the inner thigh. Lift the sternum to the thumbs, and if you like, you can extend the arms high, symbolizing the growth you are making, not only in your mat, but in life. Growth to develop more awareness of your inner world and recognizing that you have the capacity to find this peaceful, calm acceptance at any given moment. No matter what distractions, noise, chaos is happening outside of you, the peace lies within. Hands come to heart center. Shift the left knee forward. First, remove your left foot from your right thigh. Then lower the left foot down, bend both knees into chair pose. Extend the arms forward. Sink the hips low towards the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs, but bend the elbows. Open the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, straighten the arms, extend the spine. Sink the hips low. Inhale, legs straighten, elbows bend. Open the chest. Exhale, knees bend, arms and spine extend. 2 more. Inhale, straighten legs, lift chest. Exhale, bend knees, reach the torso forward. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Hold here for an inhale. Lift the front of the spine a little bit higher. Exhale, hands through heart center to fold. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, your choice how you make it back to downward facing dog. You can step there or move through another vinyasa flow. All right, yogis, we've got 1 more side to move through, then we'll start to cool it down. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Keep the core engaged. Pull the belly in and up. 1 more time. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward. Lift the hips. Step it through. Softly bend the right knee as you rise up. High crescent lunge. Coming into that lateral bend again. Shift the torso forward. Left elbow comes onto the left thigh. Hip headlights shine down at the earth. Slowly lean the spine and right arm to the left. Press back through the right heel. Move the left hip crease to the back of the mat. Let's find the twist. Slowly come out of the lateral bend. Hands to heart, torso is still forward at an angle. Then from the navel to the left ribs, rotate to the left. Hook the right elbow to the outer left knee. Press the palms firmly against one another and begin to lift your beautiful gaze upward. One more full breath here. Slowly unwind, hands come down, right into standing splits. Right leg lifts. Fold the torso forward over the left leg. Just transitioning here. Micro bend the left knee. Hug the inner right knee to the inner left knee. Start to come onto the fingertips and begin to rise. One-legged Tadasana. Right thigh is parallel to the earth. The ankle is flexed. Then begin to open the right hip up and find your tree pose. Same variation you took on the first side to stay balanced in the body. Bringing that foot to the inner ankle, inner calf, or all the way up to the inner thigh. Option to expand your branches upward. I always like to visualize roots growing out through the sole of my foot, representing this foundation. This solid foundation from which I can grow upward, finding my strength, my balance. Hands come to heart center. First, draw the right knee forward to square the hips. Release the right foot from the left thigh. Lower right foot down, bend both knees, back to chair. That little sequence one more time. Arms extend forward. Sink the hips even lower. Inhale, straighten legs, bend the elbows, lift the sternum. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips low, torso and arms come forward. Inhale, press to stand, elbows wide. Exhale, how low can you get those hips? Inhale, rise. Smile with the collarbones. Exhale, hips go low, torso and arms forward. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hips go down. From here, bring the hands into the heart center. Keep sinking the hips low, low. Begin to open the knees up. Take a seat. Lift the legs up into boat pose, Navasana. For more support in the shape, you can bring the hands behind the knees. We want to make sure we're keeping length in the lumbar spine. So if you feel yourself rounding and concaving the chest, you can even lower the feet and stay here. Or hands behind the knees. If you're feeling nice and strong today, ready for the challenge, extend the arms forward. Maybe straighten the legs. If you're shaking like me, that's a good thing. That means you're getting stronger. Remind yourself you can do this. Last 3 breaths, you've got it. One more full breath. Bend the knees, lower the feet, hips width distance. Hands to the shins. Roll forward on the sits bones, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, roll back on the sitting bones, pull the navel in around the spine. One more inhale, roll forward on the sits bones, shoulders come down the back. Exhale, round the spine. Good, come all the way up through center. Extend the right leg forward and bend the left knee. This is where if you have a hand towel or a strap, it will come in handy. So separate the left foot and the right thigh with about a handprint of a distance. Walk that left foot in as closely as you can to the left hip. Sit up really tall. Right ankle is flexed. Both arms extend up on the inhale. You can open the left knee a little bit so that you can bring the torso forward over the right thigh. Then internally rotate the arms so you're turning the thumbs down and like you're swimming. Reach the arms behind you. If you have the prop, you can bring it into one hand so that you can hold on to the prop in this bind. And simply drape the torso forward over the right leg. Nice opening into the back. And notice if the left foot is lifting at any corner. See if you can ground evenly through the heel bone, the big toe joint, and the little toe joint, so that the left knee is pointing straight up towards the sky. Gently release the bind, rise up, and cross your left foot over your right knee corner. Again, grab a hold of the shin, Elongate the spine, growing tall through the crown. Left fingertips come behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, bend the right elbow, hook it to the outer left knee. And slowly turn the gaze over the left shoulder head. 3 breaths. Slowly unwind, uncross the left foot. Extend left leg long, bend right knee, and again separate right foot and left thigh with about a handprint of a distance. Arms extend high, inhale. Fold forward over the left leg, and again you can open that right knee a bit so that you can bring the torso inside of the knee. Internally rotate the arms, thumbs turn down. Swim the arms behind you. Use your strap or prop as needed behind the back. And surrender the trunk of your body, the top half. Let it fold forward. Let go of the weight of your head. Release the bind gently, begin to lift the torso up, cross the right foot over the left knee corner. Stay grounded through both sitting bones. Right fingertips come behind you, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, bend the left elbow, hook it to the outer right knee. Inhale, grow a little taller through the spine. And exhale, twist to the right. 3 breaths. Slowly release. Uncross the right foot, extend both legs forward. And we're gonna come down one forearm at a time. And then lift a butt cheek up one at a time and slide the hands underneath so that the palms are turned down. Walk the elbows in a bit underneath you. Press down through the forearms, uplift the heart, and allow the head to drop back for fish pose. Opening up the throat. It can be a little bit more challenging to take deeper breaths here with this big back bend. So if it feels like your breath becomes strained, you can come out of the back bend a little bit, maybe lift the head a bit. But we're only here for 2 more breaths. To come out, first lift the head, remove one hand at a time and make your way all the way down onto your back. Bend the knees, hug them into your chest, and find happy baby pose. Grab the outer edges of the feet, and if it feels good, rock a little side to side, massaging the low back. Slightly tuck your chin to counter pose the previous back bend we just did. And if it feels good, rock a little side to side. You might straighten one leg and then the other leg, or both legs at the same time, stretching the inner thighs and hamstrings. Take one more deep breath here. Then draw the knees back into your chest for one final embrace. Wrap your arms around your shins, bring your forehead towards your knees, and thank yourself for carving the time to come onto your mat today for this intimate and sacred practice with yourself. Allow your head to touch down onto your mat and extend your legs out in front of you. Palms turn open, shoulder blades draw down the back, and find some freedom within your neck. Final resting pose, Shavasana. And just take a moment to notice the state of your body after strengthening, stretching, and opening it. And notice the effect that has on your mind, heart, and spirit. At any given moment, you have the capacity to find this peaceful, calm acceptance within. However, body, mind, and spirit must be in unison. And this is what yoga aims to achieve, a yoking or a unity of body, mind, and heart. And when there is unity within self, there is unity with all that is, oneness with that greater source of love and truth that some call their higher power, some call universal consciousness, or God. Allow yourself to rest in this state of oneness, where the body is still and the mind and heart are at peace. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Invite small movements into your fingers and your toes, your head and your neck. Roll your wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch, extend the legs forward, point the toes, reach the arms back, create a little back bend. And then draw the knees in and roll off to one side in fetal pose, using your bicep as a little pillow for your head. And keeping your eyes closed, please press yourself up into Sukhasana, easy seat. Unite your palms at heart center and lift your heart space towards your hands. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm within your heart. As you step off of your mat today, carry your peaceful heart with you. And no matter how the universe decides to test you, remember that you have the tools to stay peaceful and calm within. Please lift your thumbs to third eye center. Tilt your head back, honoring the divine light that dwells within each of us. Take a full breath in of gratitude. And bow forward to seal this practice together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, yogis. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you see my new content when it comes out. Take care of yourself. Be peaceful.